about to record episode 211 of GameSpeak Podcast. Devin, hit that thing.
Let's get it.
Yo, and hello and welcome to the 211th episode of GameSpeak Podcast. New episodes go for free feed subscribers every Wednesday in audio format on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify, and all of your favorite podcast platforms, as well as in video format on YouTube, so you can see us in stunning HD, where we need you to hit subscribe and click that notification bell. We are now streaming live every Tuesday at 7:50 p.m. CST on all of the platforms. I'm talking YouTube. I'm talking Facebook. I'm talking Twitch. We're everywhere, all at the same time. It's crazy. It's this little thing called multi-stream. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but we're there. Anyways, if you want to catch the show as it happens before anyone else, check that out. But this show is 3 BFFs bringing you all things video games. You can find us online at GameSpeakPodcast.com, where we need you to subscribe to our official newsletter so we can make sure you never miss an episode. Also, be sure to join the community in the Facebook group at Facebook.com/group/GameSpeakPodcast to hang and talk games with other nerds like us. I'm one of your hosts, JAMAL alongside Brent Bubbly Bass.
Alongside Devin Dozen Dicks Mayor. God, it's hard, dude.
Dozen Dicks.
Dozen Dicks.
Why is it always got to be someone with dicks?
I mean, it's really easy because you have a D in your name.
I'm sorry. My mind just goes straight to dicks, What can I say?
Yeah.
Well,
oh, man.
That explains a lot.
And though, just so you guys know, it's saying that, we're doing episode 210. Don't listen to them. It's a lie. I'm going to edit that real quick. Anyway, so what's been up, guys?
Not much. Jamel, I know this is random, but I really like when you say that we're in stunning HD in the intro.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like my favorite part of the intro, I think.
HD.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? I feel like we can almost work it in twice. Like, we could tell them twice that we're in stunning HD,
Yeah, I can do that. I can put that in there
Just throw
twice.
it in there 2 times, like at the end. Just be like, and now, in stunning HD, we present to you
in stunning HD.
Sunday.
What if we had, like at the beginning of the movies where that sound comes on? It's like, wow.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
THQ.
Yeah.
What is that?
THX?
Yeah.
THX.
THQ's the video game company.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Surround sound.
Oh, yeah, man.
So what have you guys been doing? What's been up lately?
Really nothing. Like this week has just been a lot of work, man. I've just been working, and not the streets. I'm doing that hard work. Not that the streets is not hard work, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying. I feel like it's a little less hard on your hands. Wait, maybe not. It just depends on what you're doing. Let's not get into
I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm not even sure what the work in the streets entails.
I don't know. It just depends. Are you selling?
Is that some gangster type shit?
I feel like in the streets, you're either selling, like, I guess a street corner would be more. Anyways,
that can mean a lot of things.
It could mean a lot of things.
I was assuming prostitution.
Me
too.
too.
That's a pretty hard profession, Jamal.
Would it be hard though?
I mean, it'd be hard.
I don't know, with them luscious locks.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it would kind of suck ass, probably.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
Depending,
it's
like,
gonna cost you
it's gonna cost
more.
a little bit more, but yeah, you could live that life.
Dignity.
What have you been up to, Devin? How's life been treating you?
I mean, kind of the same thing.
Just lots of
a
work.
a lot of work.
It's about that
I can't
time.
remember doing anything eventful, honestly.
Yeah. No, I did watch Godzilla VS King Kong though.
I didn't see that.
it. Yeah, is it good?
Yes.
Why did you not watch it though?
Because I'm broke, bro.
Oh, damn.
Your boy broke, and I had other pressing matters to attend to.
Oh, really? There's something more important than King Kong versus Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah, unfortunately, my girlfriend's brother got hit by a car
Oh
this
my
week.
gosh!
Yeah.
No, we're just like,
Yeah.
how dare he?
That's
how
that's
is
definitely
he?
more important.
He's not doing too good. I mean, he's okay. You
Like,
know,
he's gonna live,
He's
right?
gonna live, but it's he's pretty busted up, and his
A lot of
hospital bills are
surgeries.
gonna be pretty serious. So if you guys are interested in chipping towards that, I've got a GoFundMe on my Facebook page. You can get more details about it and stuff on there.
Okay, good.
But yeah, it's pretty messed up situation. So we went down there this week, and we spent a lot of time at the hospital and shit. So that's pretty much what I've been doing all week.
So what happened? Like, how did this occur? Like,
I don't really know the details. It's the funny thing about getting hit by a car is you just kind of like forget what happened. You know, like,
so he's like on foot though.
and what's
He wasn't on,
crazy
like, a
is this
bike
is
or
the
nothing?
second time he's been hit by a car. So this guy's got horrible luck.
luck.
Yeah, horrible luck with cars in general. So, best wishes to Garner out there.
Dang,
Hopefully a speedy recovery.
He's like that guy that got struck by lightning 7
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, dude, after this, I would never walk across the street again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'd be like SpongeBob in that
Or-
one episode where he like makes friends with a chip, and then like he calls him
yeah,
Chip, and
I'm
he
just
never
staying
goes
indoors.
outside.
Penny's my friend.
Yeah, Penny.
Or luckily for him, he's just got a really bad hitman out for him.
That's what I was
Oh.
thinking also. I was like, what if it's the same guy from the last time coming to finish the job? You know what
It's
I mean?
like, God
Hopefully
dang
he
it.
just doesn't get back.
It's like, I got you this time, Garner. And then like he sees in the on your Facebook that he's still chilling. He's like, son of a bitch.
But in
No.
all seriousness, though, I really do hope he makes a full recovery, and I'm sure it's gonna be like a lot of surgery.
It's going to be a lot of like physical therapy and
Yeah.
stuff, but he's in good spirits, so
Good.
you know.
Good.
That's good to hear. Well, I guess we can jump straight into the video games since we haven't done anything besides watch
wait.
King Kong.
Well, yeah.
Did you want to talk about it?
Yes, absolutely.
Just
Like-
don't ruin. Just don't.
No. Okay, yeah, no spoilers. What did you think?
It was all right. But I didn't watch the other ones. I didn't watch. I watched the first Godzilla movie, but I didn't watch the King Kong, like Skull Island or whatever, and all that.
And see, like, that's fine. Like, I don't know. Like, I came at it as I wanted to see some fucking monsters throw down.
You want some
And
kaiju action?
That is exactly what we got. Fuck all the human bullshit that happened, this and that, whatever. Like, I just wanted to see the fights, and the fights were immaculate.
The fights were cool. I felt like it was just building it up to this. It was like watching a WWE match.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
And you can spoil it for me if it's true or not. Is there a Mecha Godzilla?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
He said we could spoil it for him. Yeah.
no, there's not.
What are you talking about?
There's not a Mecha Godzilla.
Why,
Oh,
you
God.
can't keep playing this.
no, I really don't know.
No, you can't. You can't.
There
play
better
it like
be a
that.
Mecha Godzilla. Dude.
There's definitely
Guess
a
we'll just
Mecha
have to find out,
Godzilla.
Brent.
I guess
watch
I will.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could shoot you over my password.
Yeah.
Let you get a little login action.
Hey, I mean, I might just have to watch Mecha Godzilla whoop that ass, and then I'll give it.
I
right
just
back,
gotta tell
know?
you, don't go in expecting to enjoy the story
Yeah,
or the
there's-
plot.
I
Like,
thought you were gonna say
No.
Mecha Godzilla.
No.
All I expect is Mecha Godzilla at this point. Okay.
And see, like,
Like-
that's my thing. Is like I did not come at this movie expecting a story. I wanted, like I said,
It's
I wanted to see,
Godzilla versus King Kong. What
Yeah.
kind of story are you gonna put on
which,
it?
but a lot. Okay, I will say no spoilers. There's a lot less human involvement this time, or I feel like they tried to like hurry through to the next fights and this and that.
Basically, yeah. It was like they were like, "Oh no, what are we gonna do?" And somebody pops up and they're like, "We could do this," and they're like, "Okay, we'll do that," and then it just works. Like, there's never like a point where you're like worried for anybody. It's just like because they always have the answer in
Yeah.
like 2 seconds.
I'm not looking for like an intelligent movie here.
Yeah, the
you
big
know?
criticism in the previous movies that preceded this with like Godzilla and King Kong was that there was too much. Which King Kong actually wasn't that bad, but there was just too much like human story, and people are like, we don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. We want to see
Yeah.
the monsters.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like Freddy versus Jason. It's like I don't give a shit. I just want to see Freddy and Jason and fight each
Duke
other.
it
You
out,
know what I mean?
yeah, and that, yeah.
It was definitely a WWE.
Yeah, if you
match,
come at it
like-
at that angle, Brent, you will absolutely love the movie. I loved
Yeah.
it, and for those reasons.
It was like watching John Cena and The Rock. Like, I don't know why, but that's what it felt like.
You should just like
Wait, who was
edit
who?
their faces over Godzilla and King Kong. That would
Yeah.
be hilarious.
For sure. But yeah, so We talked about that. Let's get into the games.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm not saying it was bad or anything. I went in like of thinking it was going to be all about the plot and stuff, like, because I watched Peter Jackson's King Kong. You know what I'm saying? I guess the viewer says it was a great movie.
Yeah, and the viewer's right. Okay.
Are we talking about Peter Jackson's King Kong now, or are we talking about
Cody Goldsby said it was a great movie. Yeah, which one was great? Cody Goldsby, was this? Are you talking about King Kong versus, or Godzilla versus King Kong? Or are you talking about what's it called?
Peter
Jackson's King Kong with Jack Black, starring Jack Black, might I say? But anyways, yeah, you let us know. But just so you guys know, we are using articles from gaming news sites from around the web, and we do not claim any of these articles as our own. We're just bringing them all to you, throwing them in your face, giving you the news, baby. So, Brent, do you want to start us off? Devin, you want to start? Do you got news?
So I was going to talk to y'all about that this week. I was going to get some articles, but every time I like see articles that I'm going to grab, y'all talk about them the next week. So I just need to like collaborate with y'all on what articles y'all do collect.
See, I always get a shitload, and then if Jamel talks about it, I just omit it from my list.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's all you got to do.
Okay.
Just bring the noise, and then we cut out the noise that we already got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Gotcha.
A
saying?
little
Okay.
behind the scenes
Cody
for you guys
Goldsby-
out there.
Cody
you know?
Goldsby says Zilla versus Kong. No, not Peter Jackson's.
Dang, sounds like some shade towards Peter Jackson.
It wasn't that great. I mean, I'm not saying it.
Whoa!
Wait,
You guys didn't like Peter Jackson's
No, he's
King
talking about
Kong?
Godzilla versus King
No, I'm
Oh.
talking about Peter Jackson.
Oh, wait. What?
I just
I feel
don't like any of them.
I view
you know?
Peter Jackson's King Kong as like the definitive Kong movie.
So what I've gathered from all of this is that Jamal's just not a monster movie fan.
I'm
And
not a
that's
kaiju man. I'm
that's
not
okay.
a kaiju man. You know what I'm saying?
That's okay.
Like I'm cool with the idea, the concept of a kaiju, but like I just feel like it hasn't been done right. You know, like I feel like one of these days it will be done right.
Did you guys ever play the King Kong video game?
That
based on
shit
the-
was dope.
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
Like we can all agree. You
Yeah,
know?
absolutely. That was perfect. Rampage was great though too. I used to love playing Rampage, which was obviously just a knockoff kaiju.
What'd
game.
you think of that movie?
I didn't watch the movie.
I didn't either.
No, I refuse. But anyways, so let's get into this. I guess I'll go first. To kick things off this month, Outriders was made available right away on April 1st for Xbox Game Pass members on consoles. But now, in the latest of a steady rollout of news on Game Pass, Microsoft announced MLB The Show 21 is coming to Game Pass on launch day, April 20th, baby. Not only that, but we're also getting Grand Theft Auto 5 back on Game Pass on April 8th, alongside NHL 21, Zombie Army 4, and much more later in the month. First, okay, the biggest news out of all this is the show, MLB The Show.
Yeah,
This has been a Sony exclusive for years. This is crazy. And then they put it on Game Pass day one. Like, I first off, going to other platforms, it's like, okay, cool. It's weird that they're losing that exclusivity. But then Xbox had to come in and just fuck them up, dog. They were like, hey, what's PS Now? I don't even know what that shit is, though. You
Dude,
know?
I have two friends that I like can think of by name that bought a PS4 specifically for MLB, and the fact that they're doing this is just like fuck.
It's a slap in the face, bro.
My thing is like I have a hard time getting my dick hard about this because fucking it's like Outriders didn't come to PC, and that really upset me.
That
dude.
chapped my ass
It's like,
pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
I basically sold my Xbox earlier this year because I was like, fuck it, I don't need this because I have my PC and I can play fucking Game Pass on the PC. Whatever, it's all good, you know? Now I'm fucking fucked. I got an iPhone over here, can't do cloud. I got a fucking PC over here, can't do fucking. It's bullshit, dude. And I bet you anything MLB The fucking Show isn't gonna come to fucking Game Pass on fucking PC.
Wait.
Got me fucked up.
Wait. Is Outriders on the cloud?
Yeah, it's on Android. You can play it on your fucking Android, but I can't.
Yeah.
Galaxy for the win.
Man.
Look, all I got to tell you, though, right now is that
They're
Xbox... is coming up, dog.
I'm telling
like,
yeah, like with all this shit.
I just feel like us PC people that are like supporting the Xbox shit on PC are kind of getting shafted in this in the game here. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Hey, I mean, they got to keep some stuff for the console, buddy. They have to
It's
do it.
on PC though. It's not like an Xbox. They got stuff they could put on the console.
No, but they're trying to sell their console. They still want to sell their console. They've already manufactured these things.
I'm just saying they made this big deal about it doesn't matter where you play. You'll have the great experience everywhere, and that's their big selling point. And now it's all okay. Buy the fucking console if you want to play Outriders, you know, or have an Android. Be fortunate enough.
Doopy.
I will. I will say that I'm not. I am a little chapped about it, but at the same time, with all the crazy shit that they are putting on to Game Pass, I'm not complaining entirely.
I'm complaining a little bit.
Thank you for the important thing that is brought here today by Zach Beasley. Doo-doo, poo-poo, pee-pee.
Yeah, you know, that's insightful, and I agree.
I think that's
doo-doo, poo-poo, and pee-pee. That fucking Outriders is not on PC right now. I mean, it is on PC, but it's not on Game Pass PC. Sorry, rant over.
Yeah,
cool.
I find that, like, it's neither here nor there, Brent. The fact that it's like, it's Game Pass, you know, it's Xbox, you know, that's what I'm saying. They didn't promise that everything that came to Game Pass was going to go to PC. They did say that was not the case.
And not every,
No, but they kind of imply that there would be some sort of, like, you know.
What? They never implied anything.
I'm just saying it sucks, okay?
It does suck, but it is great for Xbox, which I am very happy for them in this situation.
And talking about all the shit that they're doing, I just want to go back, like, pretty much before the console launch, I was hardcore PS5.
Yeah.
I was all for PS5, but now I've switched as far as, like, I mean, I'm not getting console regardless, but if I were to get an X gen, I'd definitely go with a Series X over a PS5.
Just
not me.
Game Pass,
I'm still
man.
Xbox, man. I mean, I'm still PS5 because I can still do Game Pass on my fucking, you know. It sucks that I'm not getting Outriders, but all the Xbox exclusive games should come to PC. You know what I mean? All the like big deal games like the Medium and shit like that should come to PC.
Well, and you're really tied to PSVR too.
Yeah, you also like PSVR.
Yeah,
but
and I bet there's going to be some big things doing that. I don't know, man. PlayStation's still got some tricks up their sleeve, even though they're not being as vocal right now. You know
more
what I'm
like
saying?
they is a trick, but I'm just just gonna throw that out there. Sony sucks, dog. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't mean that. But I am excited to see this war beginning, where Xbox actually has something to do in the war other than just suck. You know what I'm saying? So it is pretty interesting to see them just like come in and they're like, yeah, MLB The Show, we're just gonna put that day one on our console for free. You know, well, not free, $10 a month or whatever, but you're paying for that anyways, you know, so it's like it's basically free. So
yeah, I mean, I still feel like Xbox needs more exclusives in the game right now. You know what I mean?
Which it will happen. I give it a couple years. I think like as soon as they start dropping all these Game Pass, like Halo Infinite, you got Fable coming, you got the Perfect Dark game coming. Whenever all that stuff starts dropping and then they start doing their like smaller stuff in between, like, oh, dude, it's going to be great. And then we got Bethesda now. You can't go wrong with Bethesda. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but even like just PlayStation's existing roster of PS4 games getting a facelift is like a bunch of exclusives that you can't play on Xbox. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but it's like if you've already played it, you played it though.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. Not everybody's played it though. I mean, you know, but I do think there's more IPs for PlayStation to play with too. You know, you got like freaking Days Gone and like all those games that could be expanded on.
Didn't they?
Know what I mean?
But they just shuttered the Sony. What was it? PlayStation. The development team. Which one was it?
Sony Japan or whatever.
Sony Japan.
It's
which
one of those?
Which one were? Which games did they make?
Japan Studios or something.
Yeah,
I think they made Blood and Truth last or something like that. I can't remember. But
are you trying to see the chat, Devin?
I'm checking Twitch because last time it wasn't putting up.
No, it worked out. So like I went and watched it last time. Like the video afterwards, there was no mess up. It was just the live issue. So, but anyways, so, oh yeah, you can't see it over there.
Nope.
Well, we'll send them to YouTube or to Facebook. But so, what you got, Brent? Give us
okay. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga has been delayed indefinitely.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Hey,
The Skywalker saga?
some of us
The saga.
dig the fucking Lego games.
I do like the
okay?
Lego games, but I just don't. The big news.
Hey, you
Heavy
know,
hitter.
it's one thing to be pushed back a couple of months, but to say something is delayed indefinitely is a little scary.
That
you
is
know?
true. That is
Like,
true.
I won't read the rest of the article, and they talk about it like it's not a big deal and it's still going to come. But it sounds like it's going to be a while for those of you that want the new Star Wars games in Lego form. So
Yeah, that is interesting.
or Star Wars movies. I mean, whatever.
I wonder why it's being delayed. I wonder what their reasoning for it is.
I think they do. It says here they want to make the best game possible, but that's what everybody says.
That's
you know what I
literally
mean?
yeah. We're gonna delay it forever because we want to make it the best game possible, and it's just not possible. But anyway, so Adam Bankhurst at IGN says Xbox has won Twitter's first ever #BestOfTweet brand bracket championship, and after a promise from Xbox's Aaron Greenberg, will be making Xbox Series X mini fridges for the public. Xbox was in a tough fight with Skittles in this championship battle and won by only 1% after 341,731 votes. When it was coming down to the wire, Greenberg tried to rally Xbox fans by saying the company would make real Xbox Series X mini fridges if Xbox won. Following the victory, Greenberg thanked everyone for voting and shared that the first Xbox Series X mini fridge will be filled with games and headed to our friends at Skittles, of course. Skittles, yeah, Skittles tried to rally its fans in a similar fashion by promising to bring back lime Skittles, but it appears the allure of a fridge shaped like an Xbox One out, not one.
Dang, I'd almost rather have lime Skittles.
No, fuck that. Congratulations to Xbox on the win. Skittles wrote on Twitter, definitely a tough one, but a huge thanks to all of our friends, family, and fans, and MCYT for rallying for Skittles. We love you all, but what are we going to do with all these non-refundable limes we ordered? And if only we had a fridge. So that's good. I'm probably gonna get one of those mini fridges though, for real.
Man, I bet they're only gonna make like 100 of them, maybe.
Nah, dude, they're going into the fridge business, bro.
Nah,
They said they're gonna make like all of them. No, I'm just kidding.
I know Phil. He told me.
Yeah, he sent me a text actually before we went on the show, and he's like, "Hey, don't
Before we
forget to
went
mention our fridges, bro." And I was like, "No, big deal. Yeah, I'll make sure."
No big deal, Big Phil.
Yeah, Big Phil. Anyways, Brent, what you got?
Okay, April has some PlayStation Now games coming. Marvel Avengers, Borderlands 3, and The Long Dark are all getting added to PlayStation Now. So, if you want like the, kind of shitty version of Xbox Game Pass that's on PlayStation, check it out. They've got some decent games coming, and they've already got some okay games on there already. So
yeah, if you're on PS Now, you're already in the Long Dark. So I'm just kidding.
It's no Game Pass, but it's okay. It holds its own.
Yeah. And I just want everyone to know I'm not really hating that hard on PlayStation. Like, it's just a joke. Like, I don't care.
Jamal hates on everything.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I think PlayStation, the biggest problem with PlayStation Now versus Game Pass is that games stay on Game Pass for longer.
For a long time,
Like, when you
yeah.
put a game on Game Pass, you can expect it to be there for, like, several months. You know what I mean? I think PlayStation Now, like, puts them on and then takes them off really fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
they don't pay for like a license to keep it for a while. Also, Xbox, like if it's a first party, it's staying there for good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you have Game Pass, it's not leaving. Like, first-party games stay on Game Pass. And then, for some reason, Sony will pull, like, first-party games off of their PS Now, which makes no sense. It's like you have no reason to pull it off.
Because, honestly, Sony's lineup for PlayStation Now, if they just didn't pull the games off, would be, like, outstanding.
Yeah.
But, like, they just put on good games and then take them off and replace them with other good games. It's like, you would have a dope lineup on PlayStation Now.
If they guaranteed their first-party games day one on PS Now, like, there would be no Xbox. Like, Xbox would not exist. Like, but they just don't want to do it for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Electronic Software Association has announced its plans for the first digital-only E3, which will include Nintendo and Xbox, but currently does not include Sony. Taking place from June 12th through the 15th, E3 2021 is confirmed to include appearances from Nintendo, Xbox, Capcom, Konami, Ubisoft, Take-Two Interactive, Warner Bros. Games, Koch Media, which I'm sure is Koch Media, but I'm going to call it Koch Media.
Yeah, way better.
Sony is conspicuous by its absence on that list, and we've contacted the company for comment. This is IGN, not us. Other major missing companies include EA, which has recently preferred to host its own EA Play events during E3's timing. Square Enix, Sega, Bandai Namco, Tencent, 505, and Activision Blizzard. The ESA makes clear that the list of partners marks early commitments, so other publishers and developers could come on board at a later date. But it is weird that Sony is, not up in there.
That is weird. If I owned Koch Digital Media before every game, I would be like Koch Digital Media. Koch Digital Media.
So one of the viewers asked, "How?"
Oh, hey, wait. Let's save it for the questions. We'll answer your question later if you stick around.
That's the Beasley. So Beasley, we have like a listener question segment. I don't know if you've ever listened to the show. I'm just assuming you haven't, but we'll answer it there. It seems fun. But so Brent, you go with the news. I couldn't find much more news this week, so I don't have much of anything.
I will continue then.
Yeah, take us on a journey.
I won't go into too much detail, but Outriders has this thing where apparently if you're a cheater in Outriders, they will brand you with like a watermark on your screen. So if you're like a streamer and you start cheating in Outriders, like you'll have this huge like mark across your screen.
Damn.
So like you can't stream without people knowing that you're a fucking cheater. You know what I mean?
They need to do that with Warzone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, take the credibility away from these people, and they won't, do it. Like,
well, the problem with that is like that'll probably work for console players, but the problem with Warzone is people just use VPNs.
Yeah,
they just change their VPN, make a new account, and then get right back in it and cheating.
Yeah, but I mean, if Outriders can do it, they can find a way to do it.
Well, I'm saying they could do it, but it would just
work around it.
Once they make a new account, it's gone.
That makes sense. So Zach Beasley says, I guess I'll stick around then. Appreciate it, man.
What a guy.
Yeah, they also apparently will send you to like if you're a cheater, branded a cheater in Outriders or whatever, you're stuck playing with other cheaters once you're finally back in the game.
Dude, that actually sounds fun. That's
right?
like that whole like joke from Daniel Tosh about all the like major league players like just being on steroids. Let them all be on steroids. It's like they're already the top athletes and then give them steroids and then see how that plays out, so like just like have a whole like like tournament of just cheaters, like, and see who's the best cheater. That could be intense.
That'd be insane. Cheaters League.
I guess I did have one last thing to talk about. It's from IGN. They say Sony has announced its Uncharted movie will be released just a bit later than previously announced. This is probably the 17th delay of this movie. But in another shift for the film, the Uncharted film starring Tom Holland will now hit theaters on February 18th, 2022, as opposed to February 11th. This latest move is one of several small pushes we've seen for Sony Pictures releases, including the 1-week delay of Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and the 2-month delay for Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City.
Yeah, did you see the article where Tom Holland was talking about how he felt like he overacted a little bit on the Uncharted movie and how he's kind of worried about his performance and stuff?
Yeah, that makes me so excited for this film. When the star is like, honestly, I think Mark Wahlberg should have just been my character. It's like good to know. Good to know that even the stars aren't aren't confident in the film they just made.
Sad news about the Resident Evil movie. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean that's a 2-month delay. That's quite a bit. But this is just a 1-week delay for Uncharted, which is not much compared to the 12 years it's been in production. So it's not that big of a deal. Anyways, what you got, Brent?
So Maneater, the game where you're a big shark and you go around eating everybody, is getting a new DLC that's going to have like a whole new area and a new level cap for your shark and like new story missions and stuff.
I like that.
So it's going to be called Truth Seeker, and it's going to have Chris Parnell reprising his role as fucking the narrator guy. So
I feel like They should have done the DLC as Truth Seeker and had Alex Jones play as the shark.
That would have been
just
fucking
like-
hilarious.
Somebody should mod that in.
I just want Alex Jones to do a voice performance in a video game. It would be so terrible.
That would be
It'd
really
be
bad.
amazing.
Okay, PUBG Lite is shutting down on April 29th.
What the hell is PUBG Lite?
It's like a version of PUBG on PC that runs on like potato computers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but not nice for much longer because they're shutting it down.
Nice.
So hopefully your computer gets an upgrade before April 29th. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Xbox Game Pass is getting a bunch of backwards compatible xCloud games, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I got a little list here. I'll run through of them. Some of them have touch controls enabled, so I'll let you know which ones have touch controls enabled. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Double Dragon Neon, Fable 2, Fallout New Vegas, Gears of War 2.
Damn, Fallout New Vegas on your phone, bro.
Yeah, dude. That would be so fun. Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, Gears of War Judgment, Jetpack Refueled is going to have touch controls on that one. Cameo, Perfect Dark 0, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, Viva Pinata, and Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. And both the Viva Pinata games will have touch controls enabled. So, pretty fun stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Sorry.
Some more heavy hitters from Xbox.
Yeah.
And that was things going to xCloud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fallout 4 is already on there, and the bigger titles too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's cool to have like RPGs for the on the go. You know what I mean? That seems like a fun thing to just be able to pull out and play somewhere.
Could you imagine having this shit as a kid on long car rides?
Oh, dude, I can
instead
imagine
of
having
having- I
it
used
as
to
an
dream about
adult on a long car ride.
I used to be like on Game Boy before we got the lights and everything. I'd like trying to catch the street lights.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
I
I used to
just-
have one of those
yeah.
backlights that was like a squiggly and that came off the top of your Game
It's like
Boy.
a book light.
Bro,
Yeah.
next level on
Mine,
it.
yeah, mine had the magnifying glass.
Oh, you had
so
the
I could see the big
magnifying
screen. Dude,
glass?
I
Dude, that
was
shit's
playing
fresh.
on the big screen, dog.
I had the
Yeah.
magnifying glass for my Sega Game Gear.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was next level.
That sounds like expensive.
Us peasants don't know about that. We told you this, old man.
The Game Gear? What is
I
this?
kind of inherited my Game Gear from my sister. I think it was really more
Yeah.
my sister's, but I played it more than she did. You know what I
Nice.
mean?
Nice, dude.
Anyways, okay. So another one, I'm not going to read you the article, but this guy has the beta version of like the browser on Xbox Series X or whatever. And he got Discord and he got Stadia working on the browser. So he was able to play Destiny 2 on Stadia on his browser on Xbox Series X.
That's
So-
too much. That's too many levels for
It
me
is
to
levels,
understand.
but think about this. If you have freaking, Stadia, if they ever did any kind of Stadia exclusive, which I don't think they're probably ever going to do, but if they
No.
ever did do some shit like that, you'd have access to it through your browser on Xbox Series X, which is pretty dang cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just
Unless
like
they
the
shut
fact
it down
that
at some point.
Discord was working on the Xbox, bro.
Oh, yeah. That's another.
cool.
It's weird. Apparently, the microphone, like your input on your microphone, doesn't work going through, but like it's just a bug. I think they're gonna fix it.
Oh,
eventually.
okay. Yeah.
Anyways, interesting
Hey,
stuff.
who finally caught us? We
Yeah,
can't see.
hold
sorry.
on, I'll check it out. I'll figure out who finally caught us.
Okay, I'll tell everybody what the PlayStation Plus free games are for this month. For April, we have some sweet games coming to PlayStation Plus for free. For PS5, you can get Oddworld Soulstorm for free, brand new Oddworld game. For PS4, you can get Days Gone and Zombie Army 4 for free. And I think both of those games are getting an upgrade for PS5, so if you're on PS5, they'll probably all run better on PS5.
It's
So-
Sarah Brock. Sarah Brock is
What's up, Sarah?
What's up, Sarah?
first time we got you on here live. Congrats about the baby, by the way.
Yeah, that's exciting
You're a
news.
mama now. A mama. That's so cool.
Crazy stuff.
Wait, so did you jump out of the news and go into the?
Yeah, I did the PlayStation Plus.
Okay, so we're out of news.
Yeah.
There just really wasn't that much video game news this week, except for from Xbox. You know what I'm saying, boys? Anyways, we're going to jump on over to this week's releases, where I'm going to let you guys know which brand new games you can get in the next 7 days and waste your money on. So we got Lost Words, Beyond the Page, coming to Switch, Xbox One, PS4, and PC on April 7th for $14.99. Lost Words is a platformer game set in the pages of a diary, Run on words and move them to solve puzzles in order to unlock the fantasy world of Historia, where words are even more powerful.
I feel like I've played a game that's similar to that, actually. But it was like you're running through comic book panels or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds very similar to that one that, what was that guy's name? He did like, oh man, he did like Twisted Metal or something. I think it was David Jaffe or whoever did the one that you're talking about. But anyways, Potion Party is coming to PS4, Switch, and PC on April 8th for $9.99. Play alone or together with your family or friends and run your own alchemy store in Potion Party. That sounds okay. And then we got
almost brought up some weird things on Google.
Did you? Oh yeah.
Potion Party just without the game behind it.
And then we got what the dub? ? Exclamation point. That's coming to Switch, Xbox One, PS4, PC, and Mac on April 8th for $7.99. $7.99. What the Dub is a multiplayer party game that challenges friends and family to craft the wittiest dubs to cinema's most cringy moments. Actually, that sounds fun. Like getting to do a dub over like random parts from movies.
Dude, yeah. I think
that
could
be
a
fun.
lot of fun for sure. Like Mystery Science Theater 3000. I feel like people don't know about that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the like DBZ abridged and stuff?
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
That'd be fun, dude.
Mhm.
And then we got Don't Give Up, a cynical tale, coming to Switch on April 8th for $9.99.
Oh, no.
Don't Give Up, a cynical tale is the sarcastic and darkly comedic RPG about facing down your inner demons. It's demons. That's your demons.
Demons.
Yeah, demons.
That watermelon.
Then we got Scarlet Hood in the Wicked Wood. I don't know what that means, but it's coming to PC on April 8th. Couldn't find a price.
Provocative.
Yeah, Scarlet Hood in the Wicked Wood is a story-driven adventure game. Relive 7 days of misfortune and make a series of decisions to guide your Munchkin troop safely out of the Wicked Wood.
Get Wicked Wood.
And then we got Cozy Grove coming to Xbox One, PS4, Switch, Series X and S, PS5, PC on April 9th for $14.99. This is why I don't read things. This is why I don't read. No, just kidding. Then we got Cozy Grove is a life sim game about camping on a haunted, ever-changing island. With a little time and a lot of crafting, you'll bring color and joy back to Cozy Grove.
Okay, sounds like an Animal Crossing type thing or something.
Yeah, like that, or like what was that game on DS? It was like Deep Blue Sea or something. Or no, it's just, you remember what I'm talking about? Where you're like stranded on an island, then you gotta like craft some stuff.
It was on DS?
Yeah, it's called like Blue Sea or something.
Man, I don't
I
know.
did not play.
Then we got Say No More coming to. Oh no, it's Say No More coming to Switch, PC,
What?
and Mac and mobile on April 9th for $14.99. Say No More is the world's first NPG no playing game.
What?
Take on the role of an intern on a mission to change the world with the positive power of no. That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
There's-
that sounds awful. I don't
All
know.
of that sounded backwards from what they were trying to mean. I don't.
Surely there's
I'm
more
so
to it than
confused.
the description leads us to believe.
The positive power of no.
Yeah, it's like Yes Man, but a game.
Yeah.
And then we got the
With nose.
We got The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4, coming to Switch, PC, and Stadia on April 9th for $59.99. Boasting the largest roster in series history, heroes from all over seek to join the cause in The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4. And then finally, we have Poison Control, coming to Switch and PS4 on April 13th for $39.99. When a mysterious phenomenon causes spirits to become trapped within poisonous manifestations of their own personal despair, only the haughty Poisonette and her amnesiac soulmate can puffy them.
Puffy them? They just turn into Puff Daddy.
Can purify them.
Oh.
Once
jeez.
again, this is why I don't read. Yeah. Reading makes you dumber. No, but okay. That's it for this week's releases. So,
Yeah. And,
guys,
to answer your question, Sarah, we did talk about MLB a little earlier. If you, you might want to rewind and check it all out, at a later time.
yeah. We did talk about that MLB The Show and about how Xbox is just killing it, bro. Anyways, let's.
You can't argue with it. Like,
you really can't.
no rebuttal.
We're gonna jump on over to currently playing. Brent, I'm sure you've been playing a lot. I feel like Brent's always playing a lot, so I'm gonna let him jump into this.
I stay playing.
We're just two basic bitches over
Somebody's
here.
got to play games in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know there was anything other than Warzone. I made this whole podcast around Warzone.
Yeah,
no,
that's true.
No.
That's true. He preconceived Warzone. He knew it was coming. Anyways, I've been playing a little Paladins. You know what I mean?
Oh, damn. That's a throwback.
I know. I jumped back into it just a little bit to see if I still had it, you know, and I kind of
I do not have it.
I'm like not as good as I used to be. I don't know. I don't know the characters as well anymore. There's a lot of new people.
Nice.
I played a little bit of that. I played the little free trial of Hitman 3 that lets you play like the first level, which was pretty neat. It's pretty well done, you know.
It was Hitman.
It was Hitman, yeah. I mean, it's exactly like the other games, you know what I mean? But it's cool. I like
Did it get
the
any more
games.
creative, or where did it improve?
I mean, they were pretty creative in the old ones. If anything, I would say the graphics look a little sharper. But I mean, you know, you don't really need to do much other than just add to the, you know.
The realism, or make it look.
Just add to the story. I mean, like it's almost perfect to me. Like the first two Hitman games. You know what I mean?
They should just give you the option to wax his head so you can see reflections off of his bald head.
They should let you have hair so you could be like the movie that's coming out, or what's that? The TV show?
Yeah, something like that. But that sounds horrible.
Yeah,
He can't have hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I'm. You know, like. Who's going to rep the bald guys now? You know what I'm saying? They're just taken away from the bald guys.
Man,
he's like the coolest bald guy.
I'm kind of mad, actually. It's 2021.
Yeah,
you know?
we need more bald
representation.
representation.
Yeah.
Who do we got? Like, I mean, Jason Statham, he's a pretty cool bald guy.
He's not even bald, though.
He's got a little hair.
bald.
He's got, like, tufts.
Yeah.
Like, he's got little tufts of hair that, like, if anybody else had tufts of hair like that, they'd be like, that's a creeper.
He's like Bruce Willis.
I was just about to say my
bald.
boy Bruce
Yeah.
Willis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Bruce Willis is, like, 97 now. You know, so it's like, it doesn't count, you know?
Bruce Willis didn't start off bald. You know, Die Hard, he had his hair. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Exactly. Yeah, we need more bald heroes. I guess Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, yeah, The Rock.
He's the ultimate bald
Keeping
guy.
it real,
But
he is the ultimate bald guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you think of a more legit bald dude?
No. Like he's
Saitama? No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we
fair
go.
enough.
Yeah.
No.
A more legit, real bald dude.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I went on that trip with my girlfriend, and we stayed in a hotel. We played a lot of Mario Party while we were staying in the hotel on the Switch, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's kind of our thing. We've been playing a lot of Mario Party lately.
They need DLC. I'm pissed.
I'm mad that there's not more levels. It sucks, but I do enjoy the game.
Yeah,
itself.
it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth a play every now and then.
It just needs a little more. Like 3 or 4 more levels would be wonderful. You
Yeah.
know? I say fuck all the other game modes. Just give me more levels.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? And I started playing Super Mario Sunshine because I was sitting outside that hospital. Right now at the hospital, they'll only let like one person in at a time, you know?
Yeah,
So I was like just chilling out in the parking lot for like hours, you know? But I had my Switch. I had Super Mario Sunshine. And I made some progress, dude.
Yeah.
I've never actually played Super Mario Sunshine before. Now.
Took a trip to
know?
Delfino Plaza.
I did, and it's actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be for some reason. I don't know. I'm like really enjoying myself. It looks great on the Switch, and I don't know. There's all kinds of cool mysteries to find and shit.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a fun game. It's no Mario 64, to be certain. But it's definitely a good game.
It's enjoyable, you know. It's
Yeah.
I put it on because I wanted something. It's like a popcorn kind of game, and then it ended up kind of sucking me in. Anyways, I've been playing a lot of that, and then I've been playing. They dropped that update for Disco Elysium recently, and so I jumped back into that because the first time I played it, I had a trouble kind of getting into it because it's just so much reading you had to do. You know, it was basically like reading a novel. You know, but the new update adds voiceovers for every single dialogue in the whole game, you know what I mean? Nice. So it's like now they're talking to you and stuff, and I don't know, I get into it a lot more now. You know, I can sit back and not have to think about it as much and just let it read to me. And like, it's a weird ass fucking game, dude. Like all of the dialogue options are weird. All the fucking scenarios are weird. The story's weird, but it's like somehow it just works. You know what I mean? I'm like maybe 10 hours into it. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm like really, really into it. I don't know. It's like, but it's like meant to be that way. Like your character wakes up with like fucking amnesia, one of those kind of games where you're like learning about the world as your character learns about the world, kind of thing, you know.
And then you turn out to be Darth Revan.
I'm waiting for the twist. I honestly, I don't know how the game ends, so I'm sorry if this is actually how it ends. But my prediction right now is that I'm dead. And this is all some kind of weird afterlife or some shit.
Or
you
like,
know what I mean?
What is the...
That's too obvious.
That's what I'm thinking.
What is
like,
the in-between?
Like a limbo kind of thing?
Yeah, or... Purgatory.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know why I wanted to keep... I just kept on wanting to say Pandora's box.
It's really weird because, like, most of the dialogue in the game is, like, your inner thoughts, like, talking to each other. And depending on, like, what attributes you level up, you'll have different, like... voices talking in your head. It's really weird, and like the whole game is just, I don't know. I didn't even know how to explain it. It's so weird, but it's definitely worth a play.
A viewer just said, I just started replaying Just Cause 2. It's fun as fuck.
Oh yeah, Just Cause 2.
I've played the second or third one. I can't remember. I played it a little bit. It's fun.
There's a lot of cool Easter eggs in the Just Cause games. Like, have you found like the giant rubber duck that's just like out in the water? Like, I'm talking like it's like the size of a ship. It's very cool.
The only thing I like to do in Just Cause games is like get the little gun that links shit together with a cable and like link everything together, and then get like balloons and make everything fly off, you know?
Oh yeah. That's the fun part about that game is it's just like a giant sandbox.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. But yeah, what about you, Devin?
I only played a tiny bit of Half-Life Alyx this week. Because I've been so busy, I hadn't really been.
He found the bubble gun though.
Move around.
Yeah, he said, "No, I found the bubble gun though."
Nice.
That shit's dope.
But yeah, I didn't really want to move around much, so I played a good bit of Warzone, and then I played some VR chat with my younger brother and cousin. And
did you guys?
We went through a bunch of worlds trying to find some weird shit, but it was pretty. That was the most tame VR chat session I've had in a long time.
It's kind of gotten tame in there. It's a bunch of weird people now, and like.
Well, no, but there wasn't any of that either. Like
there was no furry business.
All the previous sessions, there was at least one group of furries or people being in a close group, just saying some weird shit or something like that. But there wasn't none of it. I was looking for the weird this time. I couldn't find the weird.
I kind of want to join you on that. Like I want to go into one of those places and just like put on the facade of a furry, but I'm afraid I'll get too deep and then like I won't be able
like
to get out.
Undercover furry operation.
Yeah, like I'm afraid I'll go in and I'll start off as like just a jacked Sonic or something, and then like I'll slowly.
I know where this is going.
I'll just start to like the character. You know what I'm saying? I might run into a couple of friends, find out.
It's like, JAMAL, you're letting the role take over, and you're like wearing your costume, smoking a cigarette.
Like at work.
This is who I am now.
Yeah, he's just like
dyes his hair blue and spikes it back.
My name is Sonic.
What have you guys been playing?
Yeah, I've been playing some Warzone.
Whoa!
I know, it's surprising.
Switching it up.
Got some dubs, but I also jumped back into Fallout 4 for a little bit. Like, I'm kind of on and off with Fallout 4. Like, I'm trying to beat it, but I'm very slowly doing this. Like, I'll play, like 4 or 5 hours, and then I'll just stop for, like, weeks. And then I'll come back and jump right back in where I was. And
I can't do that, dude. Like, those games either have my full fucking attention or not at all. You know what I mean?
Fallout 3 did. Fallout 3, I just played forever. Like, I just played it and never stopped playing until I finished it and like done even more. I did the DLC and all that stuff. But with this game, I just doesn't pull me in like that. Like, I don't know why.
It did for me, but like I gotta be in the right mood for it. Like I gotta be wanting like that fucking Fallout experience to like. And then once I get like 10 hours in, there's just no like stopping until the whole game is over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really beautiful though on my Series X. Like it's like 4K, just like looking. Oh, man, so good looking. Whew, I love that game. Just the way it looks, mainly. It's a fun game, though. But anyways, and then I tried out Undertale. I'm not very far into it yet, but I've put like 30 minutes into it, and I can see where it's going. I'm liking it, but Fallout 4 was kind of calling me a little bit more. So we'll see if I jump back into Undertale. Have you played through Undertale?
Yeah, I have.
Is it worth it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's worth a playthrough.
It's like one of those things where I'm like, I get it. Like, I get why people like this, but I don't know if I will like it. You know?
I mean, you've probably already had the fucking shit spoiled for you.
Oh, I haven't. No.
No? Okay.
I have at one point, but I forgot. Like, I have, like, short-term memory loss, I'm pretty sure. So, like, it's just, I don't remember what was spoiled for me, so please don't.
Yeah, I won't ruin anything for you, but, like, it's kind of, like, all about the weird twists and stuff. I don't know. It's a weird game. I wouldn't say it's like the greatest game I've ever played, but it's worth a playthrough.
Yeah, that's some hot takes right there, Brent. Some people like to say that it's the best game ever, you know. But Devin, we've already talked about all your stuff.
I didn't want to add though. I made the switch to mouse and keyboard this week.
Wow, dude, next level.
It fucking sucked at first, but it was definitely worth it.
But now you're a clicker, dude.
Just clacking the keys.
Straight click clacking.
I kind of alternate. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling that day, you know?
You just like ambidextrous over here? Like you can do both?
Yeah.
That's insane. I can't. Like I get on mouse and keyboard and like my hands just stop working.
See, okay, with like mouse and keyboard, I'm better at aiming. You know, I will hit you from a mile away. But with controller, I'm better at moving. You know what I mean? Like I can turn around, jump up stuff better. I don't know why. Also, I'm better at pushing buttons. Like
I've heard it's harder to snipe with mouse and keyboard than it is with a controller.
Negative.
Really?
Hell no.
It's honestly way easier.
And you can quick scope so much easier.
Yeah, but you don't have all the aim assist. You know,
it just feels like you're clicking on people.
No,
like,
it is. I'm already better at sniping on mouse and keyboard than I was on controller, and I was good on controller.
Wow, dang. Well, that's it for currently playing. If you guys want to let us know what you've been playing, like Zach Beasley did here in the stream chat, you can jump on over to facebook.com/group/GameSpeak podcast and let us know, and we'll talk with you about it. Or you can drop it in the YouTube comments when this goes up as a video or wherever, and we'll talk with you. But we're going to jump on over to the topic of the show. We decided to switch it up this week. This week's topic of the show is only one game franchise can remain. And what we're going to do is look at this list on Wiki over here that shows the highest selling game franchises of all time. And so
how many options are there? Like 10 of them or something?
There's like 15, I think.
Okay, 15. I like that.
So, and we can we're going to choose one.
Yeah.
That will remain. And the way that we're going to do this, because we probably all won't agree, we're going to do best two, like 2 out of 3, like if 2 of us say this is the one that survives and the other one decides not, sucks, we're just going to go with that one. Just because otherwise we'd be here all night.
Yeah.
But we're going to pick the one franchise to remain. All the rest never existed.
Yeah. So you got to factor that into your choice. It's like, okay, did this game, so.
Okay.
Yeah, how much content came from
So it's weird, though, because on this one, I don't see Grand Theft Auto.
That's okay. We don't need. I mean, whatever.
Which
we got
I know.
on that
I know
list.
Grand Theft Auto's on the
It's
top
like-
selling of all
It's
time.
I'd say
like
we
one
just-
of I think it's the top seller.
I'm sure it is, but I say we just go with this list. And
Yeah, we'll just go
you
by
know?
this list.
So, like, guys, if this isn't the top selling or best or whatever, this is just whatever list this is. We're gonna name a bunch of games, and then we're gonna find the one we think should survive out of this.
So here's the franchises. Starting with number 1, Pokemon.
Okay.
At $90 billion as of 2019.
Okay.
Then we got Super Mario,
Okay.
Final Fantasy,
Oh.
Street Fighter,
Oh.
Pac-Man, Call of Duty, Space Invaders. That's crazy. Dungeon Fighter Online, which I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, that one can go.
The Dragon Quest series. Wii, I don't know why they have Wii on here.
What kind of list?
Maybe like Wii Sports or something.
Yeah, I guess it's like all the Wii. It says Wii series, so like Wii series games.
Yeah, it's probably the Wii Sports.
Which because I guess the Wii was the top selling console of all time, right? At one point.
Well, and the Wii. The Wii Sports or whatever
came
was,
with
was like one of the top.
But then you
5
also have
sellers.
that other Wii Sports Resort game that they're probably factoring in as the franchise. You know.
Then we got Crossfire, which I've never heard of that. Warcraft.
What is that?
Sonic. Resident Evil.
Ooh.
Donkey Kong. Then we got what is it? Star Wars games. All the Star Wars games.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It just says Star Wars?
Well, we're talking
Star
about
Wars games. We're talking about the
Oh.
franchises.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good Star Wars games.
Yeah. Madden NFL. Maple Story.
Fucking
I forgot
I
about
haven't
Maple
thought about
Story.
Maple
What the
Story in
fuck
a
is
minute.
Maple Story?
It's
It was
like
like
a
an
little 2D
online, like,
2D MMORPG.
Is it
yeah.
fun?
I had friends back in the day who got a lot of enjoyment out of it.
It was
I tried
fun
it.
for kids in school because you could like play it on school computers.
Okay.
Need for Speed, Gran Turismo, World Club Champion Football, Halo, Guitar Hero, Lego, Skylanders, Mortal Kombat, Tetris, Fate Stay Night, The Sims, Gears of War, and Forza. I did not know Forza was on the top selling list.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pull this list up myself just so I can have my own little reference sheet because that's a lot of different things to remember.
It really is.
What was that on Wikipedia or something?
Yeah, I just typed in the highest grossing video game franchises. Just type that in, so you have like a reference.
Okay.
Pac-Man can eat a dick.
Yeah, I think
Star Wars
Batman-
games go hard as fuck.
It's true. It's true.
Dude, we
I agree very
Wait,
much.
Which
so.
one was it out of this?
Just pick one. I'm sure it'll all be very similar.
Okay.
Yeah, click. Go up. It should say like
Tetris can eat a dick too.
No. Okay.
No, that's the lower end. That's only 20 million copies.
I mean, just going off of
Yeah, just go.
what we're all big
okay.
fans of, I feel like this
So
might
we
be a
got-
short
The one that
discussion.
really sticks out in my mind after you read me that list is Resident Evil. That's the one that would hurt the most to me, I think. to
Really,
lose.
out of
Yeah.
everything.
I really think
Even
so.
out of Call of Duty, Pokemon, Mortal Kombat, all the Star Wars games,
I know.
Resident Evil sticks out the most to you.
Yeah, well,
Well, yeah,
Pokemon,
because-
you got a good point with Pokemon, too. That's the thing. That's why I
Yeah.
kind of want to look at the list because it's like I instantly forget the last one you read as soon as I hear the first one, you know?
Without Resident Evil, we wouldn't get the Big Mommy Milkers.
Oh, dude, yeah. What are we gonna
The
do?
fucking 9-foot
It's true.
tall
That's a good point.
That is true. Resident Evil is important, but I think honestly, Pokemon is more important. Like just in general, in my opinion. Like
I mean, okay.
it play like
I'm not even gonna
imagine
think about,
Pokemon didn't exist. Like imagine who you would be today. Imagine your childhood without Pokemon. You know, we wouldn't have made the Pokemon movie, dude. Like
True.
Brent and I literally made a Pokemon movie, like parody.
It's true,
for
but I'm thinking
YouTube.
about right now as an adult, you know,
Okay,
like I get that I would probably be a
but you gotta think
somewhat
about
different
those
person.
repercussions. Yeah.
Well, that's another thing though. It's like if I'm thinking about repercussions, you know, I have to start thinking about like how this game affected the landscape of gaming and and then you
Correct.
got to start thinking about like Final Fantasy and stuff. Like as much as I don't give a shit about Final Fantasy, it's like that was a really impactful game that
for
shaped
graphics.
a lot of how games work today. You know, like
yeah.
But see, that's kind of why I don't want to base it entirely off of that because it's like if I think too hard about it like that, it's like, you know.
Pokemon Snap was one of the funniest games ever.
Dude, it was, and honestly, I can't freaking wait to play Pokemon Snap, the new one. Like I've got it pre-ordered, dude. It's
Yeah, that's the thing. You wouldn't have Pokemon Snap, bro.
Oh shit, you're not wrong. So that's like every
Yeah,
oh,
it's the
fuck.
entire franchise.
Oh fuck, dude. That's a lot of shit. You lose.
That includes the show and the movie because the game came first. So if there was never a game, you would never have the Pokemon movie.
The question is, what would we have done?
Or
like
show.
It would be Dragon Ball Z
Oh,
or something.
he
You know
said
what I mean?
funnest. He meant funnest, but
Funnest,
I
yeah.
thought he meant funniest. I was like, now that I think about it, it was pretty funny. You just throw shit at Pokemon and make them
It
take
was
pictures.
fun though too. Like, oh man.
Yeah, Zach. There's a new one coming out to Switch like
Yeah,
in a month
at
or
the
so.
end of this month, I think.
Yeah.
Like around the 30th or something like that.
And from the previews, they're saying it's going to be legit. Like it's
Yeah.
going to be deep as fuck.
And it looks a lot like the old one. Like it's got that same style of gameplay and shit. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of Pokemon in it, like a lot of different ones. So, but yeah. Anyways, so, what you thinking? What about Star Wars games though? That's very important.
So yeah.
Wait, so were we all gonna pick one and then?
Yeah. Well, what we're gonna do is come down to it where like, what's the most important thing here? You know?
So the most important thing for me about Star Wars games is like if Star Wars KOTOR had never existed, would Mass Effect have ever existed?
No, it wouldn't have.
You know,
Well,
like
if we're going off of that though, Mario was on there, right? I mean,
yeah.
Without the success of Mario, I mean, there was a part.
Technically, yeah, we wouldn't have video games at all.
Yeah, there was a time where video games were about to die off. Mario.
All right. I'm not gonna think about it like that then.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we need to figure out what kind of angle.
So.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. So we won't think of repercussions.
But Star Wars has a lot of. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think we can think of repercussions for ourselves, but not for the video game industry as a whole.
Sure. Yeah.
Like if Pokemon didn't exist, it would affect me.
Something else would have come and been the next thing.
I think we can Can we agree to narrow it down to Pokemon and Star Wars?
No.
No.
Damn.
Resident Evil definitely.
Oh, and Resident Evil. Fuck. Yeah.
Okay, Pokemon, Resident Evil, and Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I know Grand Theft Auto is supposed to be on this list, so we're going to add Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
because
GTA
I've
was
seen
a
another
huge
list with
part of
Grand Theft Auto on it. So let's say Grand Theft Auto's on this list.
Okay.
All right. So I know we've narrowed it down to 4. All right. And what about Call of Duty? Y'all think that should be on the list or no?
I mean,
I
we're
think
going off of like how much time we.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I probably put thousands of
I don't
hours.
think Call of Duty should be on the list. I think if Call of Duty hadn't come out, then Medal of Honor would just be the big thing, and we would have a similar kind of setup. You know what I mean?
Zach Beasley says Resident Evil can eat something not as bad as the dick. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Resident Evil's important, but is it that important?
I don't see. And
to me personally,
yeah.
it is. I've put more time into Resident Evil games than most of those other games. You know what I mean? With the exception of maybe Grand Theft Auto.
And I put more time into COD and Grand Theft Auto, way more time than Resident Evil. I
put a lot of time into Call of Duty also, but I could live without it. You know, I put a lot of time into Pokemon, but I could live without it.
I honestly only care about Warzone. I don't play any of the other Call of Duty things. Honestly, it could have been any game that looked like that was.
That's what I'm saying. We would have something that's like Call of Duty.
I just want mommy milkers, dude. It's very important that we have them. That is true. The mommy milkers might not exist without but I don't know. I just can't put Resident Evil as the most important thing here.
Okay, let me say this. Imagine the landscape of horror games without Resident Evil. Not saying like games like affected by like Resident Evil didn't come out, this game didn't come out. No. Just imagine how many less horror games we would have in general if we didn't have Resident Evil 1 through 8 and all the spin-offs, you know?
Though Resident Evil never really scared me though.
No, but it's one of the most prominent horror games.
It's just a good puzzle game.
You know what I mean?
Well, you kind of contradicted yourself with what you.
Yeah, you're like, imagine the repercussions on the industry.
No, I'm saying don't think about the industry. Just think about like
the other games, which is the industry, though.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah.
My point is that like if Resident Evil wasn't in existence, there would be drastically less horror games in existence.
Well,
whereas like if
too,
Call of Duty didn't exist, there would be still shitloads of shooters. You know what I mean?
That's true. We'd still have Halo.
If
we'd still have
Mario didn't exist, there'd be tons of platformers, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
Look.
I'm going with Grand Theft Auto because it was revolutionary for the open world games.
Yeah. I mean, if I got to get behind Grand Theft Auto or, you know.
And it's the number, it is, if it.
It's one of the top
It might still be in the number 2. It's like, it was second to Tetris a while back. I haven't checked it, but it was the number 2 most selling game in history. Was GTA 5. And it was also, and then GTA 5 was also the number, it was like up in the top 5 highest grossing video games in history.
Alana Klabunde says, I hope I didn't just completely destroy your last name, says, if Princess Rosalina didn't exist, I would have no reason to live.
Damn, we might have to do Mario just so she doesn't
see, you know.
Okay, another thing, though, with Grand Theft Auto, there's only like 3 or 4 games I really give a shit about. There's Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and Grand Theft Auto 5. Those are the only games that I would be like butthurt about if they were just gone. The rest of the Grand Theft Autos can eat a dig. Chinatown Wars, fucking PSP Grand Theft Autos, all those bitches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like I truly cherish all the Resident Evil games except for maybe like 5. or 6.
But what about the Pokemon games, bro? I don't know if I can get over Pokemon. Like, I don't think I could live.
This is a hard.
No, I could live. I'm not. I don't know who's listening out there, big man, but I definitely can live without Pokemon. Don't kill me. No, but I'm talking about, like, I don't think I'd be the same person if Pokemon didn't exist. Like, Pokemon was such a big deal.
Yeah, it was a huge staple in my childhood.
And it still is. Like, I still play it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still deal with Pokemon on a regular basis. Like, if I'm not playing the game, there's Pokemon Go. You know, if there's not Pokemon Go, I might watch the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched the Origins that they put out recently on Netflix. That was awesome.
Maybe that's why I keep going back to Resident Evil, because now in my life, I don't care about Grand Theft Auto or Pokemon. You know, I just, like, Resident Evil is the only one I'm hyped about. You know what I mean? But I will say, if I had to pick, I'd say Grand Theft Auto. I feel like I've got more monumental, like, moments in my life that center around playing Grand Theft Auto than I do Pokemon. As much as hurts me
as
to
much
say.
as you love Pokemon.
You know what I mean?
So Alana is Princess Brat on Twitch, she says, but the Twitch stream ain't working over there like it likes to do. We'll figure that out next week. Everybody. For some reason it doesn't stream, but then it saves the video as if it did stream. But whatever. But yeah, welcome to the Facebook group, Alana, which I'm sure you've been here. I'm sorry if you have been. But I think Grand Theft Auto I can get behind. I can get behind Grand Theft Auto, though I will begrudgingly get behind Grand Theft Auto knowing that I'm leaving my Pokemon.
Same here,
behind.
but with Resident Evil.
I just see Charmander with his tail about to go out, you know, and I'm just
Ash just giving away Butterfree,
yeah,
just letting him go.
Bye-bye Butterfree.
Yeah.
I can still remember the first time I got on GTA 3 and killed a hooker, and I was pretty young.
Me too. I remember seeing somebody play Grand Theft Auto 3 for the first time and thinking, like, holy shit, this is
next level,
dude,
dog.
you know?
Yeah.
I remember my mom being like, you can play games, you know, that have violence and stuff in them, but if I find out there's anything sexual in your games, you're going to lose all your games. And I'm sitting there playing Grand Theft Auto like, you ain't know nothing. You ain't know nothing. And I just avoid the hookers, you know, like I do in real life, you know. So, like, I just I see a hooker, I turn the other direction.
It's pretty good practice.
It's a good way to live, you know, but anyway, so Grand Theft Auto, is that what we're all coming down to?
Man,
I think I can agree with
out of those three, yeah.
A comet hits the earth. Literally,
it's just
every Resident Evil game, you know, every Pokemon game, Mario game, it's all gone. We're left here with Grand Theft Auto. So,
but if you think about it, that's not absolutely terrible, because people mod the shit out of GTA and have put so many different elements into GTA.
Yeah, you can play Mario and GTA.
Yeah, you can play Pokemon in GTA.
Except they would never have existed.
Yeah, so we
would
wouldn't
be
know.
In
yeah.
ignorant bliss about.
Yeah, Zach Beasley says, never play the mission. Just kill cops and see how many stars you can get. Amen to that. Except for Grand Theft Auto 5. That one had a good story. Like, the rest of them I could care less about. Like,
dude, I played the story and all.
Though I named my cat after...
Don't be dissing CJ.
No, I named my cat after the guy in Mafia. That's what it was. I got them mixed up. Sorry, guys. But whenever I was a kid, I thought that was so cool. I was just like but anyways, yeah, so that's it for the topic of the show. Let us know which game game franchise that you think should have survived, and how wrong we were, you know, because I know we were
That's
wrong.
a very opinionated topic.
Yeah, it's a very, very subjective topic.
Yeah.
But sometimes we be doing that. What happened?
Lana said, I never get to play the game because Devin brutally murders me before I can accomplish anything.
Are we talking about Grand Theft Auto?
GTA Online, we used to play back
okay.
in the day. Yeah, we used to just do stupid shit.
Isn't that crazy you can play Grand Theft Auto Online back in the day? Because that game came out in like 2013.
Yeah, I mean, it was like at least 3 years ago.
It's pretty wild, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But that's it for the topic of the show. We're going to jump on over to the People's Champion. We got to remember that Zach had a question as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, let's make Zach the champion this week, because he's up in the stream.
Yeah.
And he stuck around.
And he
like
stuck
that.
He literally stayed around. Talked about mommy milkers with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That-
Zach, you're the champion this week.
And it actually is it is a really good question.
Yeah, let's hear
so
it.
he says, how long do y'all think it will be until cryptocurrency gets into the console game space? We were speculating that the new Grand Theft Auto might integrate a native token. So I want to start my answer with, it's kind of half-ass already been integrated, because there has been a lot of accounts of what is the Fortnite? V-Bucks.
V-Bucks, yeah.
V-Bucks getting used almost as a cryptocurrency because people were selling drugs,
like laundering their money with
Yeah.
V-Bucks.
or doing some kind of laundering, something. I don't know how
It's
they
like, look,
redeemed
bro,
it.
I will buy your dog for 400 V-Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that is actually a thing that's probably happened. You know?
I
Now-
think they're buying the V-Bucks and then reselling them online as like an untraceable way of like washing the money. You know what I mean?
Some kind of criminal activity was used, and V-Bucks was the primary source of or said token.
Yeah. So that, and then also you got to think about like just the way that people even in RuneScape will like literally sell gold for real money. Like, you know, like people will be like, look, I'll give you this account that has like all this gold and these items and stuff for real fucking money. You know, it's like it's almost worth more than the money to them. You know what I'm saying? Or it is worth more than the money to them, like hundreds of dollars.
But now, as an interchangeable, but where it would be a legitimate crypto, I don't think they'll ever introduce a legitimate crypto. They might.
I don't know if they can legally do that,
well,
can they?
Yeah, because you'd have so much shit that'd be going
Not
through.
yet.
I think
they can't be Gaddafi over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the CIA is gonna bust in your door. Animal Crossing is like that too. People
sell their villages for real money.
Yeah, because it's like people don't want to go through the effort. They just want the shit that you got, you know?
So, but the one defining factor that keeps it from being having seen an actual crypto is that you can't extract. There's no way to get, you can't cash out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, if you had a way to cash in and out, you could do fun things like betting on games, like watch pros play and like put
which is
bets
where
down,
it gets really illegal.
Yeah.
So I don't know that we'll ever see a legitimate crypto, but we could see possibly like different platforms accepting crypto.
I was about to say, paying online with crypto. Now that seems more plausible.
Yeah,
in the
but
future.
never like a legitimate currency in a game that you can cash out.
EA Sports gonna try.
I mean,
if somebody were to do it,
if you could trade your Bitcoin or whatever for fucking Xbox money, I think people would do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like if you could just buy like more Game Pass with crypto, or like if you could buy in game, like if Grand Theft Auto made it to where they accepted Bitcoin for like in game like stuff. That I feel like that's the next step.
Yeah.
But I don't ever see unless it's EA. I don't ever see a game doing a cash outable currency.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so shout out to Zach for being the people's champ. We're gonna jump on over to listener questions. These are just the the lower level
bottom tier.
The bottom tier list. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, you're all great.
No, we got Brian Moctezuma here. He says, why didn't Coke make a Coke Man like Pepsi did? Y'all know Pepsi Man, right? Like the game?
The game. Yeah. So I think maybe because it would be called Coke Man.
What's wrong with the Coke Man?
Checked up.
I feel like that's something that would have actually happened in the 90s, but like it just didn't. I guess they were too late to the punch. But they had the Chex Mix game,
Yeah, dude.
The Doom game, basically.
Just think if we would have got more, Kool-Aid Man, Pepsi Man, Coke Man, we could have had like a brawling game.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dude.
Imagine Pepsi Man and the Coke Bear like beating the shit out of each other.
It'd be like Super Smash Bros, but with all the cereal
mascots.
and like mascot.
The Lucky Charms guy.
That would be tight.
Who would you main though?
Tony the Tiger.
Ooh.
I'd be fucking Count Chocula. Y'all would get fucking dropped,
that. Bro. Tony the Tiger would whoop Count Chocula's ass.
Tony the Tiger would be like that Pokemon that's in Super Smash Bros. Like the big like
Incineroar.
Yeah, Incineroar. It's literally just him.
I'd be the little Lucky Charms bastard. He's probably got some powers.
Oh, dude,
he's
Toon
probably
Link
like
over there.
Job. You can't fucking hit him because he's so little,
Punch bowl. Damn.
Captain
all right.
Crunch.
I like that.
Oh, Captain Crunch's ultimate when he'd get the smash ball and then he'd like come in from the side on his ship like crunchitize me. And,
Just like that whistle you hear.
Rip your mouth open and get the roof of it.
Dude, the Kool-Aid
Oh,
Man.
God.
Dude, the Kool-Aid Man would be busting through the level.
He'd be a trophy.
Dude,
Yeah, he'd just be like a random trophy character. That's
On the
oh
spirit boat.
yeah, and he'd
Oh,
just like
yeah.
fly in and knock your character off. I hate that trophy.
Guys, I think we got an idea.
I
for
would
a
give
game.
anything for this game. I'm not fucking with you. Toucan Sam.
We need to get the
Grape nuts.
Grape nuts are like an equipable weapon you can find.
What's the oatmeal? What is the
Quaker Oats guy. Yeah.
Yeah, is it a guy or a lady?
Oh, he's like
That's
a
a
pilgrim,
dude.
dude.
It's a dude.
He's not a pilgrim. What?
A Quaker. Oh, it's a Quaker.
He's a Quaker. Yeah, that's like. But I thought that's different though.
They're dressed like pilgrims. I don't know.
Oh yeah, same. History lessons with Game Speak. All right, what's the next question?
Okay, Philip Watson Dean says, "Why my pee stink?"
Well, it could be the asparagus.
Yeah.
You got to lay out the asparagus.
Justin says, "Drink more water."
Yeah, see, but also like I didn't realize until I became an asparagus aficionado. Wait,
Aficionado.
aficionado. Until I began, see, I kept wanting to say asparagus. It's just like asparagus. Now I can't even say that word.
Aficionado, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Until I became one of those. Until I was putting asparagus in my body, I didn't realize it actually affects your pee.
Yeah.
Like I thought people were just like overreacting.
No.
But then I started eating the shit out of asparagus, and then I would piss, and it was horrifying. Like I didn't realize something could affect your pee that quickly.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, dude, asparagus
Asparagus
slaps.
tastes good, dude.
I mean,
cook
I
it?
like asparagus, but I just don't notice when I pee afterwards. I don't know. I guess
You got to try this. Like it's kind
maybe I
of
just haven't eaten enough
Because-
asparagus or something.
No.
in one
Because you're not
sitting.
an aficionado.
aficionado, dude. You got to. Okay.
Aficionado.
I'm aficionado.
Asparagondo, dude.
Asparagondo aficionado, bro. So like what you got to do is you got to eat like 2 of the sticks of asparagus
Okay.
and then go pee. Like just
immediately?
yeah, well just when you
Like,
feel like peeing.
right after you eat?
Well, we
Yeah.
had some breakthrough info because I'm not Googling it, but apparently only some people can smell the smelly pee from it.
Oh,
like
so
the
I've got
cilantro soap thing.
So I've got the specific gene apparently, but
Oh, that's a shitty gene.
yeah, my piss is dank when I eat some
I think I got the
asparagus,
gene too
though.
because
Man,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
It hasn't
guys.
been
I'm
like-
Maybe we're brothers.
it hasn't been long lost, bro.
2 brothers and 1 BFF. All right, we got Aaron Jones here. He says,
a fellow aficionado.
by the way, this is a great question, Aaron. Aaron says, does Brent Bass dream of VR sheep? And then he says, but really, has playing VR so often given you any weird dreams or any games for that matter?
Yeah, that's a weird thing because I don't play VR enough. Do you guys ever have like VR dreams?
I do.
Yeah,
have.
go ahead, Brent, and I can also add to this.
So, okay, specifically Resident Evil 7, I have
Oh,
dreams
God.
about Resident Evil 7 frequently to this day. Like, and it's not necessarily like nightmares. Like, most of the time I'm running from the dude, but I'm not like super duper scared. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I'm in the Resident Evil house a lot in my dreams. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that you should probably see a counselor. I see it a lot. I'm always in that house. And you just like stare off
I
and
see it.
It's just weird because you think it would peter out. I haven't played that game in like years, literally. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like,
I haven't had recurring, but
where did Mia touch you,
fucking
Brett?
skull crabs, dude. I saw like
oh,
I-
from
yeah,
Half-Life.
So like I half-ass woke up. Like sometimes I'll half-ass wake up and I'll see my room but not really recognize it because I'm just waking up and I'll see like dream overlay.
Yeah.
Fucking skull crabs.
You already did
Wow.
that part where you're in like the subway train thing, right? And you have to like pull the pipe out of the door to open the door.
Oh yeah, I'm way past that.
Okay, that part is just so intense, fucking like with all the monsters coming through the thing at you and shit. Like,
I find it weird that they're called skull crabs. It
The-
bothers me.
The walk it is or face
like
crabs.
head crabs.
Head
or
crabs.
Head
Head
crabs. I was like,
Sorry,
skull
sorry.
crabs just
Skull-
takes
yeah.
it to another level.
Well,
Like,
I mean, do you see if you see what they look like when you take
Yeah.
the head crabs off? But no, the walkers are fine. It's the ones that aren't on a walker, or is the ones that I saw just fucking scurrying through my room. I was like, nope.
that's intense, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a dream whenever I was a little kid. This has nothing to do with VR, but it has a lot to do with Pokemon. I had a dream, okay, This terrified me. I went outside. My little sister is just like playing in this field. Okay, it's already creepy sounding, and it is creepy. But this Bulbasaur, a fucking giant Bulbasaur, busts out of the woods and bites my sister's head off.
Oh my God.
But I still love Pokemon. The moral of the story.
Holy shit.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, and I like woke up like, oh my, like screaming. Like I thought my sister was eaten by a Bulbasaur. So
wouldn't that be a great plot for like the new Pokemon movie? It's just like your sister was killed by a Bulbasaur.
The next Pikachu.
It's just like,
They're like, why do you hate Bulbasaur so much? He's like, my sister died because of a Bulbasaur.
yeah, I have to like, you know, come to terms that not all Bulbasaurs are murdering, you know, like Bulbasaurs. But yeah, no. So yeah, terrifying dreams, video games.
Yeah.
They do that to you. Keep your kids away from video games.
Yeah. Or else they'll have terrifying dreams.
Turn them violent and
Yeah,
shit.
they'll Bulbasaurs. Anyways, is that all the questions?
Yeah, that's all the questions.
Okay, we're gonna round out the show.
Thank you for the questions. Though,
Yeah,
by
thank
the
you
way.
so much.
Y'all are awesome. Thank you, Zach, for being in here and sticking with us.
Yeah, and you got to stick for one last thing. It's Brent's.
Super hardcore facts that'll burn your fucking eyes out.
Just like, oh God.
All right.
All right. So what are these facts? Dude?
All right. Well, as always, I will present the fact to you in a question format to give you a chance to best me with your superior knowledge.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how long was the world's longest wedding veil?
I'm gonna say.
One football field.
One.
You're on the right track, measuring it in football fields.
Two
Okay,
football
two
field.
football fields.
3 foot. Okay,
Keep
just
it
That's
going,
not even
keep it going.
possible. There's no way. No.
All right. It was 63.5 football fields long.
Yeah, well, you would have just let us count to 63.5.
I assumed
Yeah,
after
keep going. Keep going.
I was assuming after like 3 or 4, you'd like step it up and just start like.
That's
you
a
know,
lot of football
You're
fields.
just gonna guess one by one the entire time, all the way up the
Not
ladder.
long enough. Yeah. Like my question is what person was just like, you know what I want for our wedding?
63 football long.
And I wouldn't have stopped at 63. At that point, I would have just stopped at 69, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not go all the way?
Probably
You
some
know-
kind of good reason why you can't go longer than 23,000 feet.
Just to clarify, is
Yeah.
the veil the front part?
It's
the
the
back
thing
part?
that hangs
It
off
hangs
your
off the
head.
back.
And
Yeah.
trails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The veil is over your
Yeah,
face,
yeah.
but then it trails. You
Yeah.
know, so you know.
Imagine dragging that. Does she have to
What
drag
was
it?
the purpose of that length? Yeah, like was it ribboned? Was it
She probably did it just to get
Divorce.
the world record. Dude, instant divorce.
All right, Brent, give us the last one.
All
Give
right.
us the last one so we can turn off this horrible
I
shit.
wanna-
No, just kidding.
I'm gonna take a half point for that one. 'Cause
Nah.
I got the.
You only
football
got one
I'm
fields
gonna
football
give
field.
you a half point
for the football.
for the
fields.
football field.
Imagine the cost.
All right, guys, this is it. How many times
Okay.
has Pluto orbited the sun since its discovery in 1930?
Never.
Jamel's right.
Yeah, because
Never.
Is it never?
it's
Okay.
not. It's orbiting another thing, right?
No, it's orbiting the sun, but it takes 250 years to orbit the sun
Yeah, and
one
it wasn't-
time.
It was discovered
Oh,
less than
okay.
100 years ago. Right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not a planet anymore, right?
No, not technically, but it's still orbiting the sun.
It's an-
Yeah. Okay.
What is it? Something orbiting dwarf or
It's
something?
it's a
Do-
what's it? A mini
we
planet?
we call
Baby planet.
Pluto can eat a dick.
The I Pluto mini.
That's the Neil deGrasse Tyson actually in quote is quoted saying Pluto can eat a dick. So nah, I don't know if he
Just a
said
dwarf.
that.
Just a dwarf planet.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah.
for the record, guys.
We don't even use that term
Celestial-
anymore.
Oh,
though.
in
It's-
Rick and Morty is like a small, cold, celestial dwarf. I mean, planet.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the show, guys. Thank you so much for chilling. It has been super fun. And remember, you've been listening to GameSpeak Podcast, courtesy of GameSpeakPodcast.com. The show posts for free every Wednesday on all podcast platforms.
in stunning HD.
Yeah, or you can watch it live in stunning HD on, every platform. Facebook.com/GameSpeak Podcast or YouTube.com/Create for Sanity or Twitch next week. We'll fix Twitch.tv/GameSpeak Podcast. But you can catch it every Tuesday evening at 7:50 p.m. CST. Be sure to submit any questions you want us to read on the show to the GameSpeak Podcast Facebook group or in the Twitch stream. Check out our video content on YouTube. And if you want to stay up to date with your boys, you can find me on Twitter at the handle @JamalForJamel, Brent at Brent Has One, and Devin at Devin Dreas. And
I hate you so.
I said it right, though, right?
No, you never. No.
Devondrius?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Devon-
there you
Okay.
go.
Well, I hate you. I'm just kidding. And check out the GameSpeak Podcast Instagram. Until next time, listeners.
Later.